In the remote plains of Harbin, China, during World War II, the Japanese Imperial Army built something that wasn't a camp. It was a factory for death. And they called it Unit 731. Officially, it was the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department. In reality, it was a human experiment lab, one that made Nazi doctors look tame. Inside, thousands of men, women, even children, mostly Chinese but also Russians, Koreans, and prisoners of war, were taken in. None ever walked out. The prisoners weren't called people. They were called maruta, the Japanese word for logs. That's how they saw them. Disposable, inhuman, just wood to burn. Here's what happened inside. Frostbite tests, where prisoners were forced to stand outside in sub-zero temperatures until their limbs froze solid. Then, doctors struck the flesh with sticks, listening for the sound of ice breaking. Live dissections, performed without anesthesia, so they could see what diseases did to a body in real time. Bubonic plague fleas, bred in massive numbers, then dropped over villages to watch epidemics unfold. Prisoners locked in pressure chambers until their eyes burst. Others injected with animal blood, just to see what would happen. It wasn't just cruelty, it was methodical. Data was logged, results charted, as if this was real science. By the time Japan surrendered in 1945, it's estimated over 3,000 prisoners were killed inside Unit 731, and tens of thousands more outside through plague, cholera, and biological warfare. And here's the twist no one tells you. The world never saw a trial for most of them. Why? Because the United States struck a deal. In exchange for all of Unit 731's research data, every gruesome experiment and finding, its top doctors were granted immunity. They went home, lived normal lives. The victims, buried in history books barely anyone reads. Unit 731 wasn't just an era of pain. It was proof that some horrors get traded, not punished. And maybe the most chilling part? The data they produced still exists. In archives, in files, waiting. If history can be erased with a deal, what else don't we know?